Welcome to Needs TechnoWhat. In this video, we are going to look through activity, view and view group. So now let's get started. Activity. What happens when we open a particular application? There can be different type of application because a particular application can be consisted of different type of screens, right? So it's very important to understand what is that screen means in Android programming. So let's take an example of Facebook. When we open Facebook application, there can be various screen, okay, like profile page, login screen, and many more, right? So as we are opening a Facebook application, then what we will see actually, first of all, the login screen will be appeared there. Fine. So these all the screens are considered as activity in Android programming. As you are able to watch on the screen, represents a single screen with the user interface just like a window. So whatever screens are included in a particular application, those all are the activities. Fine, because each screen included in our application is going to show a particular activity. Fine. Okay, so let's know about the activity lifecycle. First of all, I want to tell you activity is a particular class in Java programming language for Android development. Fine. So these all are the methods whatever you are able to see on the screen, like on create, on start, on resume, on pause, on stop, on destroy. These methods are included in activity class. Fine. So don't need to worry about it that how we are going to write these all methods. Okay. Okay. So first of all, let's understand why it is required to know that what is the life cycle of a particular activity. If we talk about activity, means we are talking about a particular screen. Fine. What happens if we navigate from one screen to another screen, or we can say if we navigate one application to another application, right? These both cases can be considered in the changement of a screen, right? So when we navigate from one screen to another screen, then what will be happened with the previous screen? Let's suppose when I open a Facebook application, then I am able to see login screen. Okay, then as I will click on the sign in, then what will happen? Another screen will be appeared there. What will be happened with the previous screen? Means that what will be happened with the previous logout screen, login screen, right? So there is a life cycle of a particular screen's state. Okay, a particular screen is go through with different type of the states according to these all methods. As we will open our application, the first method will be called that is on create method. It will create a particular screen for our application. Okay, immediately on start method will be called after the on create method. This method make an activity visible for us as we will open a particular application. Next method is on resume method. On resume method, we will understand it with an example. As I open a Facebook application, login screen will be appeared there. How it will appear? First method will be called on create, then after that on start, then I will be able to watch this login screen in our Facebook application. Fine. I would enter the data in that UI, and after that I will click on login. Okay. So as I was entering the data on the login screen, so on resume method was being called. We can say that time that activity was in running state. Okay, as I navigated to next screen, means that after being logged in the Facebook, I would face a next screen of that application. Then what will happen with the previous screen? That previous activity or screen will go to pause state. Fine, because on pause method will be called as I will navigate to another screen, right? After some time, on stop method will be called after on pause method. Then slightly on destroy method will be called and our activity will be closed completely, right? So if we really want to go to the previous activity, we have to we need to restart that activity, and that activity will be restart. Okay, and those all methods from the on start will be called for that activity again. Okay, so it's very important to understand this life cycle, because each screen is going to look through these all states. If we are not able to understand that what are the states that a particular application's screen will look through, we will not be understanding the exact importance of a particular activity in our application. Fine. So we need to restart that application, and after that these all methods will be called again. Okay, so that's all about the activity life cycle in Android programming. Hope you have got these all things exactly. Thank you.